Investigation 204 Episode X. The Price of Panic. We continue our international investigation. Today, we will reveal how the events unfolded further, behind closed doors. We will show you what the system tried to hide, and how their strict rules turned into complete chaos. The truth cannot be stopped. We were told about strict Swedish laws and perfect European regulations. Sweden is famous for its pedantry, precision, and strict control over tax money. But does this apply to everyone? Or, when it comes to the careers of high-ranking politicians, do you suddenly become blind and deaf? To protect their own positions, they wasted an enormous budget. We calculated how much money of Swedish taxpayers was thrown into the wind for this operation. Massive amounts of your tax money. Sweden, did you really vote for this? Or were you promised something completely different? We will check this very carefully. Why were they in such a frantic, desperate rush on that bridge? Because they were facing a hard, terrifying deadline on April 18th. To protect their own careers and hide the scandal, the escort group ran as fast as they could. The fear of committing an official crime forced them to completely violate their own strict protocols and security instructions. Why did they rush so desperately on that bridge? Because they had to justify why they held this man for months, wasting massive amounts of your tax money. They spent thousands of kronas every single day trying to find at least some legal argument. But on April 18th, they completely ran out of reasons. There was absolutely nothing left to hide behind. To avoid committing an official crime and to cover up their tracks, the escort group panicked and fled. They were so terrified of the consequences that they completely abandoned their own strict protocols and safety instructions. Let's do the math. Every single day of holding this man cost thousands of tax kronas. Escort groups, legal procedures, institutional logs, and official transfer coordination. We calculated the total budget. This operations cost the taxpayers an enormous amount of money. Was it worth wasting your taxes just to fail on the bridge and break all your security codes? We will show you the exact numbers. We take the official state reports and calculate the costs. One single day in a Swedish detention center costs taxpayers 4,300 kronas. This man was held under control for exactly 204 days. That is over 877,000 kronas just for his isolation. Add the special escort travel expenses, and the state wasted 1 million kronas of your tax money. A massive fortune thrown into the wind. According to security codes, the convoy had to seize all state property, but they ran so fast that this government phone was forgotten inside a hotel room. They left vulnerable state property in foreign hands, completely unaware of what hardware data they forgot to delete. There was no official transfer. For them, it is just a routine. They twisted his arms and roughly pushed the man across this bridge to the other side. By all regulations, they were strictly required to perform a final search. Instead, they just threw his bags out with him, without even checking what was inside. And only later, in a hotel, while going through this chaos in the bags, Vasia found the phone. They didn't even check it and simply forgot to take it back. He stood by the window, completely unable to understand what had just happened. But we want to reassure you, don't look for logic here. This is exactly what a total system collapse looks like. Remember this phone, and remember this chaos. The elections are coming very soon. We don't live in a vacuum. There are other human rights organizations. We will tell you about everyone and reveal the whole truth. The investigation continues. Subscribe to Investigation 244.